Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do my skincare routine video and kind of show you what I use for my skincare routine both morning and night. So we will just go ahead and get started. I don't use that many products. I know there are girls out there who use a ton of skincare products, and I try to keep it very minimal because I do have sensitive skin, and as you know, I've mentioned in my previous videos that I have oily skin as well, oily combo skin. It tends to get drier in the winter, but my baseline is pretty oily, so I cater to products that are gonna help control my oils and kind of keep my skin really balanced. And I think I found the perfect combination of products so far. I've battled with breakouts, especially through my teenage years, and I think my skin right now has been the best it's ever been. And it's been like that for quite some time now, and I think it's because of the products I've been using. So I try not to change things. If it's not broken, don't change it, don't try to fix it, you know, just kind of stick with what works, and this is kind of what my video is going to be about. So the first thing I'm going to mention is mine. I've mentioned this before. I think I mentioned this in 2 videos. It's my Murad Time Release Acne Cleanser. This is what it looks like, and this is amazing. I love Murad products. I think they actually do work. Their brand, they have so many different types of products that cater to, you know, aging skin, dry skin, oily skin, and breakout prone skin. They just have so many. Me and my mom are obsessed with the Murad brand, and actually she was the one that kind of introduced me to the brand. I used to think Murad was more so for older women, aging women, but it's really not. They have something out there for everyone. So I really love this because it has salicylic acid treatment in it. My skin does not respond well to benzoyl peroxide. It actually dries out my skin really badly. So I feel that salicylic acid is really gentle on my skin, and my skin responds really well to that. So I like products that have salicylic acid in it. I feel like my camera keeps on focusing and focusing. I think I've mentioned this so many times. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my camera. I have it on autofocus, but I don't know, but just bear with me. So I use this morning and night, right when I wake up in the morning and right before I go to bed. Okay, so the next product I'm going to mention is, and I mentioned this in my beauty favorites, it's the Purity Made Simple by Philosophy. This stuff is amazing. I first heard about this product in YouTube and different videos, and I was like, you know, what's the point of that? It's just a cleanser, no big deal. But when I purchased it and used it, I was like, oh my god. So I don't have a makeup remover. I don't have any micellar water or those kinds of things to remove makeup. I actually use this to remove my makeup. So when I get home from work, I wash my face with this, and it leaves my face squeaky clean. And then I go over with my Murad cleanser, because I feel that before, and I think I mentioned this too, I was actually using my Murad to take my makeup off, and it was a waste of product, because not only are you wasting product, but you're really not getting a deep clean, because you're just washing off the makeup and then you're not really doing something after to actually wash your skin. So I use this to wash my makeup first, and then I go in with Murad to kind of actually wash my skin and let the salicylic acid treatment do its thing. I love this thing. I am purchasing, I'm going to be purchasing the full bottle, and I'm going to keep this for travel purposes. Okay, so after I've washed my face, I go in with the Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner by Sunday Riley. This stuff is so good. I think actually this has been the product that has really dramatically changed the texture of my skin. It's really controlled my oil production. I don't produce as much oil as I used to. This truly is amazing, and I'll kind of read you what it claims to do. So it says, instantly transforms from a cooling gel to a water toner as it clarifies, removes oil, and visibly tightens pores for clear matte skin. It truly does that. Tightens my pores. I mean, products that claim they change the size of your pores, I don't think this does that. I think what it does do, it keeps my oil production at bay, so my pores don't get bigger. Because as you know, if you have oily skin and you don't take care of your skin and don't wash your skin, your pores do get bigger because they get more clogged. So the clogger they get, the bigger they get. So if you keep your skin nice and clean, you know, there's less clogging, so less risks to having large pores. You know, I think pores are just a genetic thing. I really haven't found that product that minimizes my pores, and I think as I get older, I get more, or they're more visible, I should say. So this product has bentonite, marshmallow, and manuska in it, and it's for oily to acne prone skin. And again, it's by Sunday Riley, and I think for the size of it, how much is in here? It's 4.4 fluid ounce. This has lasted me, when did I purchase this? I think I purchased this in August of this summer, and we're in January, so it's lasted me quite some time. And you can actually see I have about this much left. And again, I use this right after I cleanse my skin in the morning and at night, and I just kind of rub it in and tap it in, and it's kind of a green color, which is pretty cool. And it really just leaves your skin really matte and really ready for makeup application or for your moisturizer. So the next product, so I'll go ahead and talk about moisturizers. So I use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion for daytime. I used to use this back in my teenage years. I think Clinique was like the first skincare brand that I was introduced to when I was battling breakouts. And this one is for very dry to dry combo skin. So you're thinking like, well, Gily, you just said you have oily skin. Why are you using a product that's dry skin? Actually, I accidentally purchased this thinking it was for oily skin. I didn't realize it was for dry skin, but when I used it, I actually liked how my skin was responding to it, so I never exchanged it. So I don't know, sometimes, you know, products can surprise you. Something that's meant for your skin type won't work, and then something that's not really meant for your skin type will. So I don't know, you just gotta find what works for you, and this actually works for me. And I like it because in the winter it's very dry, it's very cold, and my skin is very sensitive, so it responds quickly to climate and environmental changes. So I find that this gives me the moisture that I need, so my skin won't look really dull and dry. And the thing is that when my skin gets really dry, it'll produce more oil to compensate. So then it just turns into this whole vicious cycle. So I feel like this really helps my skin look really moisturized. It really quenches the thirst of my skin when it's dry. So I love this. I think the Dramatically Different moisturizers by Clinique are really good. I really recommend Clinique's moisturizers. So my nighttime moisturizer, and I've been using this product for about 4 years, I want to say, and this is the Origins High Potency Night and Mist, and a lot of people don't like the smell. It smells like oranges or citrus. The smell doesn't bother me. I kind of like it. So I use this for nighttime, and this comes in two different types. There's the oil-free type, and then there's just the regular. This is the regular. I had purchased, before this one, I had the bigger tube. This is actually a little sample that came in a little Origins kit a while ago, and I had a backup of this, so I didn't have to purchase the full size. But I had the full size, but it was oil-free, and I did not like the oil-free one. Again, you're thinking, well, Gily, if you have oily skin, why not use the oil-free products? But again, sometimes oil-free products are worse off than just the regular products in general. I don't know why that is. I felt that the oil-free one was drying out my skin. It was so bizarre. So I don't know if it's because I've added the Sunday Riley product to my regimen that it keeps everything at bay, so I don't need products that are oil-free, if that makes any sense, because my skin's not producing that much oil as it used to because I use this. So anyway, I like the original because it's very thick. It's a very thick consistency. And I use this at night, and I kind of just dab it all over. I moisturize it in, and I wake up with really nice, supple skin, really bright too. This stuff is just amazing. It's so good. I don't recommend using this in the morning or in the daytime because it's so thick that it will look oily, especially if you are oily prone skin. Okay, so the next couple of products are just basically masks and exfoliators. So I do use masks and I use exfoliators. Exfoliators are basically to kind of exfoliate your skin, the first layer of skin, to kind of help the skin underneath kind of renew and come to light. And then masks, you know, there's so many masks now in the market. It's hard to keep up, but the ones that I stick to, again, I am very, I guess you can say predictable, but I'm very minimal. I stick to what works. I don't really detour from, you know, what's working for me. Unless it stops working, then I can venture out. But basically, the two masks that I've been using for a very long time is the Glamglow Super Mud and the Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. So I use these interchangeably. Sometimes I'll use the Super Mud on my nose because that's where I get the most clogged pores and it's so annoying. And then I use the Rose Clay on my cheeks and my chin area. And what I love about this is it actually does tighten your pores. So I guess I can say that there is a product out there that will tighten your pores. It's not permanent, but it will do so. So this actually brightens my skin. After I wash off my skin, it just looks brighter, it looks newer. I just love it. And I try to do this at least once a week. If I find that throughout the week I've had a really stressful week and my skin is just kind of reacting to the stress, I'll use these twice a week. So this is just a little sample of the Super Mud. I got this from like a point perk at Sephora, but I will be purchasing the full tub size. So the Super Mud, if you have dry skin or very sensitive skin, be wary of this. This can dry your skin out because it's very strong. So it basically what this does, it really detoxifies your skin and kind of brings all that gunk to the surface. So actually, I didn't bring it with me, but something else that I didn't mention is I use the Biore strips. So I'll use this on my nose for 10 minutes, wash it off, then put a pore strip. And then what I like about that is the pore strip will actually remove the gunk that was brought to the surface. And I feel like I get a super, super deep clean when I do that. This does not really dry out my skin. I think this is much more gentler than the Super Mud. So this one I could get away using more often than this one. Okay, and so the last product, as I mentioned, I don't have a lot of products for my skin regimen. I truly don't. I feel that I'm fine with that. It works for my skin. I'm really happy with how my skin is right now. I feel that when I wear makeup, you know, I have a really nice canvas for my makeup, and I really think it's because of these products. So yeah, so the last product is the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion, and again, this is just a little point perk that I received. I do enjoy this. This is very abrasive, I think. The little micro beads are very, in my opinion, they're very strong. Like, they're cut in a way that actually does exfoliate your skin, like a deep exfoliator. This I will only stick to once a week, even once every 2 weeks, because it's a pretty deep exfoliator. I mean, it's a dermabrasion. When I hear the word dermabrasion, I feel like it's like a level higher than an exfoliator. So basically what this says is a pore perfecting exfoliator, helps refine the appearance of pores, deep cleans pores, helps smooths the appearance of skin texture. I totally believe that. It really does smooth the appearance of your texture. It makes my skin look very, very smooth. It feels very soft because it's actually breaking down the first layer of skin. That tends to just, you know, if you don't exfoliate, you tend to break out more because your skin just kind of, the skin cells just sit there. And so your skincare products won't really go into the surface of your skin because you have a first layer that needs to be removed with an exfoliator. And I didn't know this. I actually learned this a couple of years ago because I was like, I use all these products. Why don't I see a change? And then I heard that it's really about exfoliating. You really have to include an exfoliator in your treatment to actually see products do their work, especially with moisturizers, right? You want your moisturizer to sink into your skin and really do its job, and it won't be able to do that if your skin, the first layer, is kind of just sitting there. Dead cells are just sitting there. So I really like this. I think it really does the job. And I think Dr. Brandt is a really good brand. They have, again, it's like Murad, they have like so many things to kind of choose from. But yeah, so those were all my products. They were very minimal. I don't have many, and that's okay with me. I think the less the better sometimes, especially with your skin, because it's just, you know, I feel like skincare, if you know, you can have the best makeup on, you can have the best makeup products, but if your skin is not looking the best and it's not doing well, then your makeup is really not going to be as flattering as it could be if you had a really nice canvas underneath. So that's kind of my philosophy. So I do cater more to skincare than I do to makeup, so I'll spend a little more on my skincare than I do with makeup. And I also want to mention, I just want to say a thank you to all the girls that have subscribed to my channel and have commented on my videos. Thank you so much. That truly means a lot to me. As a YouTube beginner, you know, I've always been behind the scenes with YouTube, and I've been on YouTube for so long just watching other girls. And so when I took the plunge to kind of start my channel, you know, it's a very nerve-wracking thing. You don't know how people are going to respond to you. So when you get positive feedback, it really motivates you to keep going. So again, I just want to thank you guys. You guys are awesome and beautiful. Thank you so much. And so I will see you on my next video. Bye.